this video, I'm going to talk about my experience during ODL. Let's do this. Alright, so ODL. What is ODL? Well, basically, ODL, O stands for online, D stands for distance, L stands for learning. So, online distance learning, ODL. So, online distance learning for me is quite a bizarre and surreal feeling. I'm currently a diploma student. I am currently studying diploma in English for professional communication, and I've just finished my first semester for diploma. So what can I say is after around 12 years of having physical class to ODL is quite an experience. And at first it's quite a bit of a culture shock, because back then class was physical. We were with friends, we were with teachers, we were able to interact with friends directly, we were able to communicate with teachers directly, interact with them. Now, since the ODL, everything has changed. No more sitting in class together with friends, laughing, ha 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 ha, making fun of each other behind, and dia tertidur dalam kelas dan cikgu tengah mengajar. Everything is now done online through a few platforms: Google Classroom, Google Meet, Webex, Microsoft Teams, and etc. What can I say is, transitioning from physical class to online class, it is kind of awkward to say the least, because learning online is just you looking at a screen in front of you, and you can interact with your classmates. You can see your classmates, but you are unable to kacau them during the class. Yeah, it's a very different experience compared to physical classes. And out of my first semester, which is around 2 months and 2 weeks, perhaps, 14 weeks, 2 months and 2 weeks. So out of that first semester, what I can say about online class is there are pros and cons of online class. Okay, the pros. I start with the pros first. Alright, so the pros of online class is you are not that pressurized compared to physical class. Alright, for example, when you are in physical class, you tend to get sleepy, you tend to get hungry, you tend to get bored. So in physical class, you are like very restricted to do that. Yes, I admit this is a bad thing to do, because this takes our focus away from the teacher, from the lecturer who is teaching us. But I cannot lie, I also sometimes feel like that. I feel hungry, I feel sleepy, I feel bored during class. So when you're online, when you're learning online, you can do those things. It's not advisable, but you can do it. Just not advisable. If you're hungry, just eat. You can close your camera, close your mic, and just eat. Not advisable to eat rice, because that will completely take you out of focus from the class. So just eat just snacks like bread, candy, whatever. And if you feel sleepy, maybe you can do like this, and then maybe doze off a bit. Not advisable, but you can do it. Just quick nap and just pray that your lecturer doesn't call your name. Same goes to being bored. During online class, you can do it. You can tongkat dagu and just daydream and just pray your lecturer doesn't call your name to answer some questions. If they do call your names, just know you're in big trouble if you don't know the answers. But if you know the answers, you're the man. So yeah. Alright, let's move on to the cons of online distance learning. The first one is internet connection. Okay, some of the students don't have a really good internet connection, because maybe one, they don't have a very good router, an internet router. 2, maybe their area is not covered with good internet. Or even 3, their area is not covered with internet at all. Maybe certain places only. For example, the rural areas, kawasan pedalaman. Only a few spots get the internet, maybe up a tree or something. But yeah, when you have a good internet connection, it's not a problem. You can have your class smoothly and without trouble. But if you have bad internet connection, you tend to experience lag when during class. When the teacher asks for your name, maybe you hear it, but you hear it late. And by the time you hear it and you want to answer, maybe it's too late. The lecturer will think you are absent. The lecturer will maybe think you are sleeping. So that is quite troublesome for those who have poor internet connection. That's the first con. Second con is we are unable to interact with the teachers directly. For example, in physical class, we can interact with our teachers, our lecturers directly. For example, if you want to ask a question, Sir, Madam, Miss, I want to ask this question. Like that. If in online class in ODL, we have to open our mics and then like hello. If maybe we call our lecturer or our teachers and then they already listen, that's no problem. But if we speak and then they don't hear us, we need to ask them, hello, can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Can Miss hear me? Can Sir hear me? Can Miss hear me? So that is quite troublesome lah. And especially for the ones that have a bad microphone or their laptop or computer microphone is broken, so that's quite a problem for them. And I think that's it really for cons. For me, online distance learning is quite a surreal experience. I've repeated this many times, but I will stop repeating it. ODL is a surreal experience for me personally. After facing physical classes for almost a decade now, over a decade, and transitioning to online classes is like quite a unique feeling. It's almost fun, to say the least. I hope COVID-19 ni boleh reda in the near future, because honestly speaking, I do like ODL, but I prefer physical classes because we get to meet our friends. We are happy when we are with friends, with our classmates, and we are happy when we can interact with our lecturers face to face and not through a screen. So I really hope the next semester, the second semester, we are able to enter campus and maybe meet with our course mates, meet with our classmates, and maybe meet with our lecturers. And maybe if we do enter campus, we might not be able to have physical classes because SOP, we have to follow the SOP. At least we get to meet our course mates, we get to meet classmates, we get to meet our lecturers. Yes, we get to interact with them physically. And maybe if we do meet at campus, maybe we will scream, maybe we will freak out like because we finally get to meet. I really hope we get to enter campus for our second semester. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Sir Ahmad for teaching us UED102. I'm representing Class D. Thank you, Sir Ahmad, for teaching us UED102. And I hope maybe we get to meet each other on campus, maybe, or even maybe we'll become our lecturer in the next semester. Who knows? I think that's all for me, I guess. That's all for me. I'll say thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys stay safe, stay awesome. Very nice. Assalamualaikum.